Today, 1010 Win Sports on 92.3 FM.
Winds use time 7:26. Now Bloomberg Money Watch. Here's Steve Potisk.
UPS delivered profits in the latest quarter, Kathleen, that came up short of Wall Street estimates as it faces challenges from higher labor costs and an environment of weakened demand following a pandemic-driven boom of e-commerce deliveries. Now, back in January, UPS unveiled a plan to save $1 billion by cutting 12,000 management jobs. Meanwhile, UPS is buying Mexican express delivery company Estafeta as the package delivery giant tries to capitalize on a rise in nearshoring, with American companies moving more production from far-flung locations closer to home. UPS didn't disclose financial terms of the deal, which is expected to close by the end of the year. Now, after a Wall Street win yesterday, S&P futures are moving ahead 4.5 points. NASDAQ futures turning positive by 1. Dow futures are now gaining 20 points. Bloomberg Money Watch at 26 and 56 past every hour. I'm Steve Potisk for 1010 Wins on 92.3 FM.
Winds use time 7:27.
New York, you never fail to amaze us.
Hello, YouTube. Hello, historians. Welcome back to another documenting history commute to work, listening to 1010 Wins in the metropolitan area. We are currently in Paterson, New Jersey. And we are now on Main Street. It is 7:27 on July 23rd, 2024. We're in the middle of a historic year, an election year for the presidency of the United States. I do not get into politics on this channel. I just listen to the news, upload the news for historical purposes. I want to thank everyone that has stopped in. There's a few of you that are watching these videos, and I appreciate it. There's a few of you that have subscribed. We now have a group of 7 folks. Let me move over here because I do not want to go fast. So we're on commercials right now on 1010 Wins as we drive on Main Street in Paterson, New Jersey. And we're going to come back in when it's the 7:30 headline news. As I continue my commute to work, we got Fatals there on the left. I got to go in there and get some pastries. We're crossing Gould Avenue here on Main Street. I'm not sure if any of my subscribers here on the channel are from Paterson or from the northern New Jersey area. If you are, let me know in the comments below. Let me know that you're watching these videos. Let me know what you think of the whole concept of documenting history for future generations. I don't anticipate these videos to get a lot of attention in the current era that we are in. I do believe that as the years go on and on, these videos will become more important.
It says we are going up to 86 in Midtown, warm and humid, more clouds and sun, showers and storms around. Some of them could be heavy this evening, so you want to stay with 1010 Winds for the latest on that, because we could see downpours and ponding and all of that stuff. So stay with us for the latest updates on that as we go through the day. 72 right now, going up to 86 degrees today in Midtown. Good morning.
And here are the headlines for 7:30.
Winds News Time, 7:30.
And a very good Tuesday morning. I'm Scott Stanford. It was total chaos on Route 3 in Clifton yesterday. That's when a truck carrying hazardous materials crashed through a wall and into several backyards. The truck exploded and reportedly melted the siding of homes on the other side of that wall. Officials say the driver of the truck was killed in the accident. Cleanup crews working through this morning to get Route 3 in that area open back up. Here's Clifton Fire Chief Daniel Collins.
The truck had placards on it, from the best that we could determine, that said it was carrying a corrosive and explosive chemical. Fire spread into the storm drains and into the backyards of some of the houses. At least 3 houses here on Normandy were damaged by fire.
TJ Cherry was in his house when the truck hit the wall. He spoke to Channel 2.
Next thing I know, the firemen and policemen are here. Get out, grab the dog. And out the door I went, and the other explosion happened. almost pushed me down the stairs.
Brentag, the company that owns the trucks, they say was loaded with flammable and corrosive non-toxic materials. The eastbound side of Route 3 not expected to reopen fully until around 3 this afternoon. They do have 2 lanes open this morning. Wins News Time, 7:31. We get more on how we're doing on Route 3. We get back out to you, Karen Stewart.
Well, we'll go to Long Island first, checking out the southern state where we've got some hefty delays here. Not too bad, not too long or extended, but a little slow here. Eastbound at exit 25. That's the exit for Route 106. We have an accident there. The left lane is blocked. We had an accident a little bit further eastbound from that at exit 41. They just managed to clear it. And the sawmill in Westchester has been reopened northbound at Ashford Avenue in Greenburgh. Traffic no longer diverted off at Ashford. Here's what you need to know about the bridges and tunnels. It's 35 into the GW Bridge. The accident that was on the lower level is gone, thank goodness. The inbound Lincoln is 25 and the inbound Holland is 30 minutes. Then in New Jersey, eastbound 3 at Grove Street in Clifton, the right lane is closed for the cleanup of yesterday's truck fire and explosion. Left and center lanes are reopened. You still cannot access eastbound Route 3 from Valley Road. However, you're going to have to take the local roads down to Montclair to get out into Valley if you so choose. So right now, eastbound 3 has the right lane closed at Grove Street. There are delays that are backed up to eastbound 46, but they don't go back too far or extended. And we've got westbound delays too in the Garden State Parkway out into Grove Street as well. And westbound 80 over at exit 60 for Route 20. We have an accident involving a dump truck. A debris spill too, and the left and center lanes are blocked there. Traffic is sponsored by the Barnesford Traffic Tip Line at 844 Jam 1010. For the Farmers Dog Traffic Center, fresh human grade dog food delivered right to your door. I'm Karen Stewart, 1010 Wins on 92.3 FM.
I'm attorney Rich Barnes. If you've been in a car crash, choosing the right firm is crucial to get the help you need.
Yeah, that was a crazy. I don't know if you guys seen that. The Route 3. The truck explosion. If you get a chance, Google the videos of that explosion. That was a devastating scenario. So for the folks that were out there, and for that driver, my condolences to his family. May he rest in peace.
Grandma Day. She is the best. And aren't all grandmas gorgeous, by the way? So here's what you do. Give grandma a call today. Don't text. She's not going to see it, and she's probably not going to know how to text you back. So just give her a buzz. Meteorologist Heather's there. We've got some kind of cruddy weather next couple days, no?
Yeah, we really do. Not too bad today, but we do have a shower or thunderstorm for some places and a lot of clouds. And we're seeing that this morning, kind of a very gray morning. It stays warm and humid with a high of 86. More widespread showers and heavier thunderstorms come through tonight with downpours that can reduce visibility and lead to ponding of water on roadways. We'll drop down to 72. Showers and thunderstorms for tomorrow are most widespread during the afternoon and into the nighttime hours again. And then again on Thursday, showers and heavier thunderstorms are around, and those storms can bring flooding, downpours, and damaging winds with a high of 85. Right now, cloudy and 72, going up to 86. I'm AccuWeather meteorologist Heather Zaire on New York's weather station, 1010 Winds on 92.3 FM.
All right, I thank you, Heather. Winds News Time, 7:34. Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu is now in Washington. He's set to meet later this week with President Biden. Netanyahu will also address Congress tomorrow after accepting House Speaker Mike Johnson's invitation. Democratic Congresswoman Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez is no fan of the Israeli leader.
I don't think he should be here. I don't think Netanyahu should be here.
The New York Times reporting that Vice President Harris will not preside over tomorrow's joint meeting of Congress. An aide to the VP says she has a conflict with another event and will meet with Mr. Netanyahu later this week at the White House. The city's announced a new safer way to charge up those lithium-ion batteries as the fight continues to keep those battery fires from flaring up.
Too often, the cause of these fires is a battery that was being charged in a home. Fire Commissioner Laura Kavanaugh.
You don't keep propane and gasoline in your bedroom, and you shouldn't keep an e-bike in your bedroom either.
The New York Safe Charging Accelerator will cut through government red tape and make it easier for property owners to install charging cabinets outside. Mayor Adams says the bikes are not the enemy.
Too often, they store them in the wrong place. They cause the fire, and it just endanger the lives of everyday people.
The city is also starting a trade-in program for people to swap out unsafe bikes and batteries for new ones. Mac Rosenberg, 1010 Winds on 92.3 FM.
Well, if you spent more than a minute in the New York City area, you know the law firm that was Salino and Barnes You had the jingle, the billboards around town. Those guys were like rock stars. Salino and Barnes, injury attorneys. You know the song. And then they went their separate ways, right? Well, now there's an off-Broadway play called Salino v. Barnes, and it opened for previews starting today. Managing producer Mitch Maroy says it's a dark comedy and tells the story of their rise and fall as partners.
Yeah, so imagine it's the 90s, and no one has had the brilliant idea for injury attorneys to put themselves on billboards yet. Then comes along two mavericks by the name of Ross Salino and Steve Barnes. And this is their story.
The two lawyers would eventually open up their own offices, Salino Law and the Barnes Firm.
So I have a lot of documenting history videos on a different channel, on my main channel. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, I've recorded a lot of those commercials. Salino and Barnes. Yeah, I think so. All right, guys. So anyway, that's the end of this video. Want to thank you guys. If you're curious about my other channel, it's called Pride in Patterson. And I show a lot of Patterson content, a lot of driving videos, some traveling videos, not much. And I did start, documenting history did start on that channel. But since I wanted this to be daily uploads, I didn't want this to interfere with my other main channel. So I made this its own channel. So yeah, I think I want to go back to those videos and see if that Salino and Barnes, those commercials, were part of the documenting history uploads. Because I've been doing that for about 2 years already. All right, guys, we'll see you on the next episode.